I wanted to pepper our various interests into this podcast. There is a empty McDonald's bag sitting in the middle of the floor of the living room.
This is from breakfast.
This is for breakfast.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about this at all, Jeff?
Are we having another food discussion?
Not
exactly.
really.
Okay.
So I think I've got a lawsuit here.
You think this is actionable?
I think this might be actionable. If it's not the letter, it's the spirit.
All right.
I'm going to read from the side of this bag. We use 100% beef in every burger, and there's no percent better than that.
I feel like I've heard that before or seen it on the internet.
Perhaps on the internet, under a photo of me, where it said, you can't beat 100%. I think this is clearly McDonald's is stealing from,
Which you
from
came
me.
up with that. You came up with that phrase on your own. You came up with you can't beat 100%.
Now-
Yes, while I was asleep, that came to me, and then I woke up and wrote it down, and then left the house.
Yeah, but you wrote it down.
But I wrote it down.
But did you actually trademark it?
I wrote it down on the back of a receipt. That's as official as anything can get.
I didn't
It was a
realize-
receipt. Like money exchanged hands to get that receipt.
Yeah.
So it's official documentation.
Oh, okay.
It's admissible in court.
Yeah, exactly. Like that.
I can't dispute that. I wouldn't
The
try.
receipt is in, Jack. Oh.
So do you think you would have been more or less upset over this if it just said and you can't beat 100% on the back of that McDonald's bag?
Equally so. I don't know. I can't decide.
You'd just be more emotional both ways. You would be both more excited and more pissed off.
Yeah, exactly. It would move the needle one way and then jerk it back the other, and it would end up in the same
It'd
place.
just be
And
heightened
it's like,
senses of everything then.
Yeah.
Couldn't talk loud around you or else it would hurt your ears.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you get for putting it on the internet, man.
Hey,
what
I didn't
happens
put
to
it
you.
on. Well, I guess I did put it on the internet.
You put it on the internet and then other people pass it around the internet.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. So best of luck to you on
Best of luck to McDonald's.
on your lawsuit against McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly.
So no more heroes.
I will settle for McGriddles.
You'll settle for lifetime McGriddles.
No, just like 7 or something. Like I don't know, like some.
We'll swing for the fences, man. Got to go big.
All right. Okay. Well, all right. If we're gonna swing for the fences, I want lifetime McRibs.
Ooh. Well, what you want is McRibs all the time.
That's yes.
But I'm saying,
They
like,
haven't had
if they give you if you signed up with them and said I want lifetime McRibs, then you would still only get McRibs like once every 4 years or something, because that's as often as they put them
Right.
out.
Yeah. I want McRibs as often as I want a McRib.
Yeah.
Which is pretty often.
Would you want one right now?
Yep.
I could go for a McRib.
Although
I can only go for about half a McRib before I realize that I don't want a McRib.
Until you
gotta
realize
scrape
you're
all the-
actually just eating like tire rubber that's been just dunked in barbecue
delicious
sauce.
Barbecue tire rubber.
Yeah.
And they put a little they put a little rib mark on it. They burn that into it like it was a real rib
Like
at
they
some point.
yeah, they like shape it.
And not like a bunch of grain or whatever it actually is.
It's primarily soy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not really rib.
It's actually
anything.
the McRib. Fun fact: actually vegan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, a vegan product. So
I always just figured it was like rib shavings, like just like they went and like got a bunch of like racks of ribs from the fucking cattlemen's or something, and just
It's rib dust.
and they just whatever's left over they just kind of scrape off, and then they just like put it together into like a little mold, and then they hit they clunk the thing down, and then all of a sudden there's like McRib because all the meat has sort of congealed into one thing.
there is there is definitely a McRib factory
Yeah.
somewhere,
Yeah.
or maybe they're grown. I
I
don't
don't say
know.
it's somewhere in Taipei.
They're grown in petri dishes, I think.
Hydroponically they grow.
Oh, nice.
Right, exactly. You gotta have grow lights, 12 hours on, 12 hours off.
You gotta keep regular cycles
Basically,
going.
McRibs are grown next to the bomb-ass weed, is what you're saying.
And you got to make sure you got to separate your genders. Got to make sure the males and females aren't close to.
Oh,
Tell
right.
me about it.
Yeah.
No good can come of that.
Yeah.
When McRibs start breeding, the world ends.
All right, so that's McRibs.
Yeah.
Okay, no more heroes. Let's
Oh, yeah.
Bring-
good
bring it
segue.
back around.
All right.
bring it back
So
around.
we're actually going to talk about
There
it
are no
now.
more heroes in the world of McRib because you can't go get a McRib.
Yeah.
I wish I could be a McRib hero and bring it to the children.
Don't be a hero, Jeff.